Hey everyone, it's Mary Ayers from Tap into Action, and today we're going to do some tapping on letting yourself be seen. That's a very interesting topic about how we show up. It can be in business, it can be just living in life. Do we stay hidden? Are we open to allowing ourselves to be seen for new things to happen? But before we start tapping on that, I want you to take a breath and check in with yourself. What comes up when you think about being truly seen? Do you feel excited? Do you feel exposed? Maybe part of you longs to be visible while another part of you wants to shrink back or hide. This tapping is for that inner push-pull, the desire to step forward and the fear that it might not be safe. And you don't have to force anything here. We're just going to listen gently and invite a little bit more space for self-trust and choice in how you show up and share yourself with the world. So let's start at the karate chop. Even though a part of me isn't sure it's safe to be fully seen, I'm open to being curious with myself about why that is and what might be possible now. Eyebrow. I say I want to be seen, but if I'm honest, I don't always let that happen. There's this tug inside. Part of me wants to step forward, and part of me wants to hold back. And I feel that hesitation in my body, like I'm bracing for something. I tell myself I'm ready, but am I really? What am I afraid might happen if people really see me? That maybe they'll judge me or misunderstand me? Or maybe they'll expect something I can't give. Maybe I'll be too much or not enough. It's really much easier to stay just a little hidden. Feels safer when I control what people can see. And I know that that part of me means well. It's really trying to protect me because it's learned some hard lessons a long time ago. But I have to ask myself, do those lessons still apply now? Am I still that same version of myself? What if it's different now? What if I'm different now? I know how to care for myself in ways I didn't back then. And I'm getting a lot better at setting boundaries. I know how to discern who gets my energy. And I don't have to bear it all to everyone. I can choose how I'm seen. And that feels really empowering. And maybe, just maybe, being seen could be nourishing, healing, connecting, Maybe I don't have to hide anymore. Maybe it's time to come forward. Not because I have something to prove, but because I have something to share. And that matters. I don't have to leap into the spotlight. I can do this slowly, one step at a time. I can even choose when and where I want to show up. I can decide how much I want to share. It doesn't have to be all or nothing. I get to set the pace. This isn't about performing. It's about connecting. And I don't need to push. I can listen to myself and move when it feels right. Some days I'll feel brave. And some days I may need to pull back. And both are okay. That's not failure. That's self-trust. So I'll keep showing up in ways that feel true, a little at a time, on my terms, in my own way. And that is more than enough. I give myself permission to consider this, knowing that I can do this at my own pace. Take a breath. I want you to revisit the idea of being seen, not full out being seen a little bit more, just a fraction. Start small. Sometimes people just kind of think they have to jump into something and, just bear it all. It doesn't have to be that way. You can do it fractions. You can do it little at a time. See how it goes. Start learning the cues. Put yourself out there just a little bit in safe ways. You'll learn who the safe people are. Okay, and that's how you start to feel safer in the world, when you know that you are in control of those things. All right, how are you going to use this? Where can you think of business is always one, but personal life with friends, going to new activities, learning something. Okay, there's so many ways that we can hide ourselves, what we want, how we dress, how we look, who we engage with. Singing out loud in the car, humming along to a song when you're with friends, just showing up. How are you going to use it? What's an area in your life that you want to expand in? You want to be seen a little bit more. Share that with me down in the comments. I love that. And I love that people, when they do this, it helps other people know that they're not alone in this desire to be a little bit hidden. Okay. When we all kind of feel like we're all in the same boat, it gives us a little bit more permission to open ourselves up and try. All right. Hey, if you're new to my channel, please subscribe so you can keep tapping with me. If you need any help, I can be helpful in any way. Just let me know. You can email me at mary@tapintoaction.com. And as always, today is a great day to tap.